interested or knew much about social media, or I was, building mailing lists and sending emails out to people with images to link to my website that I had at that time. But still, not really with much of a plan, just kind of shooting emails out here and there. And then, so I went to lynda.com and some other online resources to learn how to write a website, and this is still my website now that I'm using, which actually looks like this. So what I came up with, this code, even though it looks like pretty complex, really all I have to do now is go in and change some of the names and the links to the images, and they'll just update themselves. So that kind of that's what I did maybe around 2005, 2006, and nowadays there's a lot of online tools that make the knowledge that I gained and from making this website sort of obsolete, but it's still good to know some code if because there's a lot of these online sites that you can plug your images into, but they all have levels of customization, and if you know a little bit of code, you can go further with being able to customize your site even on these canned sites that allow you to build your own. So it's also good when you have a site, keep an eye on the numbers, the traffic, the bandwidth, the amount of unique visitors. I guess right now, this year, I'm kind of averaging 10,000 unique visitors, and on Instagram, I have almost 26,000 followers, and but it's important to remember that Facebook and Instagram, for me, that's what I use for social media, and my website. They kind of rely on each other. If you don't, a website on its own isn't really going to do much. These days, you really have to kind of push social media and email marketing to drive traffic to your website. There's just so many out there, and it's important to remember that you want to create all these different platforms and have them all work together to drive traffic to your site, so your portfolio is getting the most views that it can. So one of the things that I've come to realize is that when you're building a website, because I've done a couple now, not just for my photography, but also for other